How's it going, everybody? Me and Mobile Gamer are devastated on this Monday because we've been testing the Sinister 6 team in war, and we had a couple ideas of where we want to take this based on their experience, and then everything got flipped on its head. How's it going, Mr. Mobile Gamer?
So this is a good news, bad news. We had a narrative of trying to use the Superior 6 in war and maybe try just upgrading Vulture. And in my video, we were using the full Sinister 6. So let me be clear. Mysterio, Electro, and Vulture. And Electro does so much damage. Vulture mechanically changes the team with speed. And Mysterio with the ability blocks and the blinds and then being able to soak up damage with all the summons makes it a entirely different team, right? I mean, where are we supposed to go with this? It's just a lot better, right? This was not the outcome we expected when we set out to record this video at all. It's just different, right?
It's way different. So I just want to show this because Superior 6 sub out Doc Ock for Vulture lets you do Giant Punch and an Infestation. Cool. It doesn't let you do other really tough matchups like what we're about to watch after this. I'm not gonna leave because I'm so upset that we got to build up 3 old Sinister 6 members. Gamer, yeah. I'm so mad.
So the two matchups that we tested on your channel is Heroes for Hire with Super Scroll, and what was the other one? It was Dormammu Bifrost, which is a menacing team right now. This team right here is problematic, and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Superior 6 is not going to do anything. And then we're going to bring in the 3 reworked characters and have a chance, right?
Not just a chance, a devastating win where Electro is just popping off. Mysterio is covering people in blinds, ability blocks, all that good stuff. And we don't care about the Valkyrie passive because of just all the pings that team that you brought up is doing. It's just crazy what's going to happen here. I'll do my best. We'll try. We're going to try and get the Val out. We'll try and get Dormammu.
We tested this, and you actually pulled off a win, but it seems so weird the way that win worked. Like, I wish that we recorded, because that win didn't even make sense to me. They had revives, and then you just one-shot the team, and then none of the revives procced. Is that a thing? I'm still trying to figure out what happened on that one match.
Yeah, Craven ulted. He did kill the 3 of them, but they all had a revive once. Some reason they stayed dead. For some reason. Your guess is as good as mine.
It was like that because none of them were alive. They all died simultaneously. Now, see, this is where the problem is. Beta Ray usually ends the match. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, this is over. And then you're not even close to finishing this match here, because even if you pinged through and actually started working on Vol could revive the entire team and you're back to where you started, right? It's yeah, right. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like this. Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't matter because the team has got the revives not only from the Dormammu, but the revives from Valkyrie. Ugh. Anyways, do it now with well, this is the bad news, right?
This is the bad news, the bittersweet news, if you will. It's crazy how good these older characters have been reworked. This is what I think most people want when they say old characters be reworked. We're a little short-sighted. We don't always remember how much currency is needed to level all these characters up.
So I do like rework characters, and I'm glad they're reworking characters. It's just, to me, it's like, I need gear and I need gold. And more importantly, I don't know if you're having this problem right now, but training materials. I can't do anything right now. I ran out of training materials. See these pings? Watch these pings coming in from Electro. Like, it feels like, oh, God, look at that. There, look at that. Oh my God, Electro, so much damage, right?
Yeah, and you didn't see it, but the pings from Electro in a match like this, then you're going to see it now, it doesn't proc the Valkyrie passive. So it's acting like an ISO attack in that regard, which is very unique and very powerful in a lot of matches. So it's just crazy what this does.
Did Thor just tickle them with his that looked like a, oh boy.
It did very, very little, yes. And then Vulture comes in, he just does so much damage. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, gone. Look at that, gone. All right, so you're good right here, because as long as you get through Valkyrie before Valkyrie does ultimate, I'm not sure where Valkyrie is right now on her ultimate, but I think you're gonna have enough to. Well, that's turn meter, right?
She'll never get a turn out. She definitely has what she needs to ult, but she'll never get a turn because this version of the team is so fast. It is so tanky. Watch what Electro does here.
Yeah, yeah. And then she'll ping afterwards, and we saw it like a full health character go to 0 before with death proofs and everything, right? It was bonkers.
It is absolute death.
Oh, I don't know. We kind of boy, I hope everybody gets to see this and understand how great this is. Oh boy, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I was hoping to skip, Electra. Oh, I haven't even started working on them. You've been working on Vulture, but boy, am I gonna have to start? If you care about Alliance War, you're gonna have to start working on, Electro and Mysterio. Oh.
Yeah,
all the T4s and all the gold and all the trading materials and all the gear. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely gone. And so I guess the big question is going to be who is most deserving of the most amount of power. I think for a while I thought it was Vulture because I thought Vulture was going to be able to plug and play and just be the one man steroid for the team. But we're seeing Electro just slam enemy teams, like not close to ripping them apart with those pings, that ultimate, that special. If she's hitting a big health character with lots of buffs, it's not even close. Like here again, where we got the full superior 6. If I sub in Vulture here, I can 100% get through Gamma. But it can get pretty ugly. Like when we did it a little bit earlier, there was Abomination and Brawn left. It got pretty close. I lost 2 characters, but it was a punch up. I got it done. Right now, I'm clearly gonna lose this one. We're down to just Goblin. I don't think Goblin's gonna solo this. We can try. We'll try.
Goblin does some stuff there. That's a lot of damage right there, right? Oh, ping, 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 ping. Oh no, you got Raider.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Raider makes the most sense, but that probably would have been fine with Striker, right?
It
wouldn't have mattered, right?
I'm going Striker on him myself. This is just playtest default.
Okay. I was, that's interesting. You're probably the only person I know doing Striker. I did Raider, but I figure I always have some time, or I was thinking about Raider anyways.
No, I think that's fair because he does hit with 3 times on his ultimate, so you're going to get so many vulnerables. I like the defense down he throws out on the basic. So, completely different match, right? Now that we have the Mysterio in there to remove the immunity, we're able to control the Red Hulk. We'll give everyone offense down. A bunch of people have trauma. We're going to go ahead and we'll put an ability block on that Red Hulk. We won't put ability block, but guess what? We'll put blind on him.
Still get blind. Yeah, well, did it stick?
Oh, it didn't stick.
It still got the ability block, so you're good. A little bit of RNG there, but that's fine. Oh, see there. Now you can get to him. You can get to him now. Oh, no, She-Hulk. Oh, it's gonna be a close one. Gonna be a close one. Let's see here. Boy, this. All right, I see you. Oh, okay. Oh no! There it goes. All right. It's so close. Oh, that might be it right there. Oh, come on.
Oh, this is just a horrible RNG. All right. Well, this is. I'm telling you, there is literally a thing called the record button curse, and this is what it is.
This went so well. This went a lot differently. I don't think this is going to be a W unless Electro just. Or maybe there it is right there. That's it right there. Come on, do the pig. Do your thing. Almost. I mean, look at how much. Oh, there you go. Look how much damage she does. Oh my goodness. I think you might be able to get through this even though you've got the battlefield effect out there.
We'll see. It's going to be pretty close. Definitely close to what happened otherwise.
Oh, wow. So the way that I'm interpreting this is that even though this hasn't gone as well as possible, even though it fell apart for you, you're still be able to pull it apart. You know how like sometimes like you'll create a counter and the counter has to go in an exact way unless everything works out the way it should. If something goes wrong, then you lose the match. That's not what's happening here, right? You're pulling this off regardless. Yeah. Like even though it's not gone your way, so many things didn't go your way in this match and it's still going the right direction.
Yeah, and now if I were to let this drag out, they'll all be full life from the Doc Ock ult, or from the Doc Ock heal. I don't know. We've done enough testing. We've been here for about 2 hours, going back and forth, and we keep coming back to this Sinister Six team, just absolutely annihilating things. And you showed this in your video. I'm going to show it here too. I'm going to show a little bit of a punch up. This is just a 100K punch up, but this is against new Avengers. This shouldn't work. It shouldn't, right?
No. And here's the thing. We're just two guys playing on the test server, which could be bugged. We don't even know at this point. But like when the community starts playing this and, hundreds of thousands of people are testing this stuff, what are we going to find, right? We don't know. But right now, this looks so strong. This team right here for War looks great. Like I was not expecting there to be such a contrast between the Superior Six and the reworked Sinister Six. It's pretty drastic for War.
Yeah.
And it's her. It's Electro. Yeah. Electro is the one that is wrecking everybody. But Vulture's doing a thing, Mysterio's doing a thing. It's all of them together.
It's insane, the synergy that happens with these older characters. Because they didn't change Electro's kit very much, but those stat changes apparently were enough to just make her a brand new character. And I would just like to point out that there was a certain content creator who I think leaked the Electro rework when he upgraded her red stars, 6 months ago. Do you remember who that was?
That was a meme. That's so funny. They do. That's funny. Okay, so there's an inside joke. I was running a surplus of silver promotion credits, and I freaked everybody out. What's going on here? What is going on here?
It's the streamer nonsense again. I don't know, guys. We've been practicing for so long, and these things just didn't happen before. Now they're deciding to happen.
I'm curious. It's not over, but I think it is over. You're gonna have to get to no.
It's over. Video over. This shit's crazy.
Oh, anyways, I don't know what happened. It worked for my video, but anyways, Electro got reworked, and I was just messing around because I had excess silver promotion credits, and I took Electro to 5 red stars, and everybody freaked out thinking there was going to be an Electro rework 6 months ago. I was like, dude, I just have a lot of silver promotion credits. And that's all it was. And then it turned into a whole thing. And even Archangel was memeing on it, saying there's going to be a rework and all this stuff. And it just turned into like this whole thing. Like people would not leave me alone for like weeks about the Electro rework. And I didn't know anything, right?
No, we didn't know about this until a long time after that.
But the problem too is nobody would believe me either. Like everybody's like, yeah, you're just lying. Like you're. Anyways, is it gonna work out differently? So I did a punch across with my team, and this was fine. You're doing a punch up, which is a little bit more of a struggle. This is a challenging team, by the way it scales. Pretty much a Nowhere or maybe Secret Defenders, Quicksilver are the teams that might be able to go. Now you can punch down against this team with, let's say, Infinity Watch. There's a lot of teams that actually work if you punch down, but it scales really horribly or really well, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, but we're seeing now this is what happened 9 times out of 10, despite the one that we the one that somehow everything went wrong. I probably played it wrong because we were goofing off talking, but this is how it normally plays out. It's just complete and utter destruction is what it is. Let's go ahead and take out Mockingbird. You see, I'm going to end with full life. No idea what sort of terrible RNG happened. We're going to have to dissect that, and we're going to be doing more testing on this, of course. But long story short, this is the War team. If Superior 6 are the Apex Crucible team, this is the Apex War team now. The fact that this beats New Avengers better than Nowhere right? does is crazy.
I'm glad I showed you this. I didn't think I was going to show you anything. It's like, did you see this? And you're like, what?
No, it doesn't make sense right? that this works. It doesn't make sense that New Avengers loses.
Oh boy. Oh, these one taps versus Super Scrolls are gonna decide these wars. I mean, that's what I mean. I know not everybody's playing against Super Scrolls, but like at the level that I don't have Super Scroll, but I'm coming up across a lot of Super Scrolls, and it feels like a lot of the wars are being decided by the number of Super Scrolls right now. If you've got 12 Super Scrolls versus 20 Super Scrolls determines the winner. Super Scroll is so impactful in this game right now in every single game mode.
Oh, it's absolutely crazy. Let me pose you a little bit of a question. Is this reworked Sinister Six team, based on the testing you've been able to do, better in war than the Superior Six is in Crucible?
I haven't done any testing in Superior 6 in Crucible.
Okay. I found that I was unable to beat A-Hold with a unawakened Apocalypse in Crucible. Oddly enough. Were these reworks just that crazy for the old school Sinister Six members? Like, look, we're back at where we ended the last video, where it's just we've completely dominated this enemy team. There's just two of them left. Make that one of them soon in a second. Like, it's insane how great a rework this was.
Yeah, this is better. This was not the video I was expecting today when we set out to record. You know, we probably started recording like 2 hours ago. This is not what I expected.
I just wanted to show Vulture. I just wanted to show Vulture's passive, and we end up highlighting Electro. What's going on?
Yeah, it's funny is like you have an idea. Like your idea was like, oh, just upgrade Vulture, and I was like, just upgrade nothing and wait and see. And now we're like, it probably is gonna lead us to probably the end result is we're gonna have to take up these three characters, which I'm not opposed to doing it, but it wasn't my plan, right?
I really still don't want to, but for the super try-hard war people, doing this allows you to put something else that's a problem on defense, right? And the second you get to start shifting things around, the world changes. And so us...
Well, I mean, and if you've already got them built up, I suspect that a lot of people don't. But I do think people have good access to the yellows on them. You know what I mean? So that's the good news is that people will have yellows on this team. And I don't know of many people that have these characters upgraded much. I mean, where are yours? Mine were like gear tier 14, level 75. So that's a lot of work to get them up and running to what you're watching here, right?
Yeah, mine were all level 90, but they were all gear tier 15. So it's the teal gear is going to be a crazy crunch for everybody, right?
But to be effective, you probably have to go to 95, 16, blue ISO 4.
At least
7.7 probably, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm thinking is probably going to be what's needed for this to work.
Well, so it depends.
And then a lot of T4s. Holy moly, a lot of T4s, right?
Yeah. So what else we could say though, and maybe this isn't a problem because, like you said, you could punch down against New Avengers with Infinity Watch, but you could just kind of match your Sinister Six, the ones that we're showing here, to be in line with enemy New Avenger size. So maybe people don't have to build them super high. You just need the right T4s and build them accordingly. Because it's Green Goblin and Electro are killing people, right?
Yeah, and I feel like we're using Doc Ock just to proc the tags, right? That's what we're doing here, right?
Yeah.
Doc Ock is fulfilling the Superior 6 because there's a lot of call outs to having two Superior 6 in the tags, right?
Yeah.
And so that's what we're doing. And we're also making an assumption that people are upgrading their Doc Ock or have already upgraded their Doc Ock. So that's why we started testing it this way.
Well, also, like you said earlier, he's going to have the yellow stars. So you might as well use Doc Ock as opposed to Lizard or Spider Slayer or Kraven. Unless a crazy new matchup is found, right?
Yeah, well, and that's the worry I have with the Superior 6, or I'm talking about the three new ones, is not only are they not designed for war, I'm not going to have the stats on them. They're going to be 3-4 stars, maybe 5 stars, depending on how the events go. I'm not going to have the stats, and their kits aren't really set up for this in the same way of the reworks. And the reworks, I will have the stars, and the kits are aligned. So it's just going to be a function of training materials. Holy moly. I have no training materials right now. I don't know about you, but like no training materials, T4s, and then teal gear. I know teal gear. I have nothing. The only thing I have I hate to say this. The only thing I have right now is gold. I don't know. Are you having the same issue right now with gold? Like I have gold. I'm sitting on 25 million gold and no training materials. Like I'm stuck. I hit like a hard wall with training materials, and I feel like that these bottlenecks hit people at different times. So I have no idea.
Yeah, I had 40 million gold this morning. I'm down to 25 million gold or 28 million gold now because I just unlocked Ironheart and I leveled her all the way up. But like you, training materials bottlenecked me around level 90, so I couldn't even bring my Ironheart all the way up to 95 yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to redo a bunch of those matches because it went wonky, streamer recording stuff, and I wanted to show you how consistent it was before that. I think we established that when we were talking. So like you said, I'm waiting to be told I have to level these 3. I already did Vulture. Electro, the problem with Electro is she's the damage. So you can't just put levels on her. You also need to match her with the gear, because if you're going to be taking her into these crazy defense teams, you're going to want her at gear tier 18, and she's a bio character. Oh, it's so rough. How are you feeling? Final note. How are you feeling on the Sinister 6 right now? What does this make you feel? Glad, sad, mad? What are we doing?
I mean, I think the community wanted more reworks and good reworks, so this is a win as far as that goes, right? Like, and I understand that I don't want to upgrade them, but that doesn't matter, right? But I think mostly people wanted good reworks. I think there was some bad reworks. I'm thinking about Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch, and to a lesser extent, even Doc Ock is kind of a weak rework, in my opinion. I mean, Shocker is more impactful than Doc Ock, in my opinion, on this. The reworks to the Shocker spawn is better than the Doc Ock rework. I mean, Shocker's adding as much or the same amount of value as so it's kind of goes hand in hand. So I think it's good, to the extent that someone cares about war and wants to upgrade these and has the resources to do it. I think it's a W.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? The fact that Doc Ock isn't that amazing, I guess people in Word, if they just want to build the 4 new, they can just build Vulture or just build Mysterio, because now Mysterio does AoE blinds on everybody, or he flips every single buff on turn 1. Like you said, the reworks and all the other characters was crazy, in line with what people want. People want their old toys to be like brushed up and fun. Anyway, guys, we're gonna end the video here.
Before you go, I would say I don't think it's going to matter, but we didn't dig into the Shocker character and Rhino, but I don't think, I mean, we might be off with these 3, right? What if it's actually the better team comp is with Shocker? I don't think it is, but it's a possibility.
I refuse to think that there is a better combination than BD New Avengers. I refuse. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.